One of the Marley family's brightest stars who's tearing up the reggae scene stopped by to talk about his new project. Take a look.
Our next guest is true reggae royalty, and he may be the son of Bob Marley, but he's a musical maestro in his own right.
Joining us now to talk about his new album, Maestro, and to perform his new single, Fancy Things, is singer Ky-Mani Marley. Welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me.
I love your name. What does it mean?
Ky-Mani means adventurous traveler.
Really?
Yeah, from East Africa.
Now, do you live up to your name?
I try to.
What's the coolest place you traveled to recently?
Wow, the coolest place recently.
Other than Arise 360.
Recently, maybe my yacht.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe my yacht was interesting.
All right. Well, you're living up to your name, and you're definitely living up to your legacy. You have to tell us about this sixth album coming up that you're working on, in Maestro, right?
Yeah, Maestro just Maestro will release June 30th. It's been actually roughly 8 years since my last project, and you know, I think we just took some time off to get away from our last company and make sure that we produce the best project that we could produce at this particular moment. And so
what can we expect from this project?
Well, you can expect, you know, there are a few love songs there. You know, there's a few songs that touches on, you know, the crisis that we're facing now as a people. You know, not as a race or a religion, but as a people. And there's a few little root songs on there, so it's a nice little dynamic kind of, you know, well-versed album.
Okay.
Root song.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that. Let's talk about the first single, All the Way.
Yeah.
It's so great, so
Thank you.
Infectious. Talk to us about how that came to be.
Wow, All the Way. When that came about, I was in the studio in Miami. It was actually Circle House. And, you know, I ran into this very talented writer at the time by the name of Corey Gibson. And we started working on this project. And it was, you know, funny enough, at first, I kind of shied away from it because it was a little pop reggae, and I'm used to, you know, keeping the hardcore roots reggae, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's music. So we decided to give it a shot, and the response that we got from it was overwhelming, so we decided to, you know, put it on the album.
Nice.
Yeah, well, the album has a lot of star power collaborations. Also, talk to us about some of the people you worked with and how you selected those that you wanted to work with.
I had the pleasure to work with my brother Damien on this album. I also worked with Matisse Yahoo and Gentleman on a song called We Are, which, you know, for me is a very powerful song for me on the album. You know, once again, these are one of the songs I'm telling you about that touches on the issues that we're facing now. And, you know, to be able to share a song such as We Are with Matisse Yahoo, who is Jewish, and Gentleman being German, and that history, and then, you know, the little Rasta boy from out of Jamaica, all in one song is definitely, you know, it is one of, I don't want to say my favorite song, but it is a song that will stand out, I believe, on that album.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, we have to ask you about your famous father. When did you first realize that he was an international icon?
Wow. I think that dawned on me when I became of age. Maybe when I probably was about 21, 22, somewhere there, to really, you know, because we grew up knowing he was famous.
Right.
You know, famous, and you know, living in a small community, the people in the community speak about him. But when I was given the opportunity to travel to the different ends of the world and see, you know, the 5-year-olds and the 4-year-old come out in a Bob Marley T-shirt and reciting the lyrics from start to finish, you know, it kind of dawned on you that this is something special. You know, and I don't think I fully grasped the effect that he had, because it's amazing to see that he's still growing. You know, I don't think he's reached. He didn't climax as yet. Let me say that. Yeah.
His
so
words are just as important today as they were when he was making his music.
Absolutely, absolutely, and you know. And it's funny because I say it all the time that I've never heard someone say, you know, we're gonna play some oldies and put on a bob. You know?
Right.
So it's strange how it's very current. You know, not only lyrically what's going on, but also from the production standpoint. It's still very current, and so it's an amazing thing. It's an amazing legacy to be a part of, and you know, I'm just trying to do my little part as much as I can do.
You're doing it.
Yeah.
But you actually grew up outside the Marley family household, right? So how did that affect your music, your style, your life?
Oh, wow, I was raised outside the Marley household. I don't know if I like that phrase.
Okay, how can we rephrase
but I understand
that?
what you're saying.
Yeah. Help me out here.
You're saying. I was raised in the inner cities of Miami. You know, I'm from very humble beginnings. You know, I tell people all the time that I'm like a country boy from a 2-bedroom wooden house in Falmouth where 9 people resided.
Wow.
And I remember when, you know, my grandmother moved to Miami and decided she was filing for the rest of the family. And, you know, just hearing that I'll be living in Miami and just thinking about, you know, this new life that I'm going to embark on. And, you know, I have a very wild imagination, so I imagined the house and the neighborhood and everything. And I remember landing into Miami that night, and, you know, the house wasn't what I imagined. It was actually another wooden house, 2 bedrooms, worse than the one I left in Jamaica.
Wow.
And I'm now living across the street from what is known as a crack house.
Really?
And so that was my introduction to Miami. And I remember waking up that morning and wanting to go back home, you know, but I guess what you do, you live and you learn. You know, you put in a situation that you have to adjust and adapt and make the best of it. And so for me, that's what influences a lot of my music.
I was going to ask, how do you think those humble beginnings shaped the man and the musician you are today?
Definitely, because I faced some real life experiences. You know what I mean? I tell people all the time that I know what it is to go to bed without dinner, you know, and wake up without breakfast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I've been there. And I've had the opportunity also to enjoy the other side of the coin. And so I understand both sides. And so for me, it has always been important to stay true to myself, you know, no matter what people think. Yeah. And that's been it, you know. And funny enough, some of my most beautiful memories in life was during that time when we didn't have anything. Yeah, so.
Help build character.
And if I had to change it, no, I wouldn't. You know, yeah, so.
Well, we're glad you're staying true to yourself and your music. And you're going to be performing in New York City this Monday, right?
Yes,
Tell us about that.
the 29th, album release party on the 29th. The album will be released on the 30th. So yeah, LPR, New York City, I'll be there. So if you're free, you should come by.
We should go, Shannon.
That's my birthday, so that's a great way to celebrate.
Perfect. I'll even have a cake for you.
All right, cool. Well, you're on there, but we don't want to wait till Monday. We want to get a little bit of it right now.
Yes.
So can you perform your new single all the way for us?
How about I do Fancy Things?
Oh, good, fancy.
It's a new single. It's the latest
better,
single.
the new
All right,
single.
even better.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it off his new album, Maestro. Take it away.
She no want no big bands, no want no fancy car. She no want no big house, don't impress her at all. Says she need a man who I go give it to her heart. She says she wants it long to feel it through the night. And then she said, baby, please, you can keep all your fancy things. All I want honestly is for you to make love to me once again. So baby, please, you can keep all your fancy things. All I want honestly is for you to make love to me. Making love. Every time I'm with you, all I wanna do is lay and make love. Once again, making love. Every time I'm with you, all I wanna do is lay and make love. Once again. She don't need no diamonds, no gold, no silver, no pearls. Just hold her through the night and make her feel like your only girl. Says she need a man who I go make love to her all night long. She says she wants it strong to feel it through the night. And then she said, baby, you can keep all your fancy things. All I want on it is for you to make love to me once again. So baby, please keep all yours. Hey, all I want honestly is for you to make love to me. Making love, making love. Every time I'm with you, all I wanna do is lay and make love. Once again, once again. It ain't much I'm asking for. All I need is a little bit more. Make sweet love to me once again. It ain't much I'm asking for. All I need is a little bit more. Make sweet love to me. Hey, hey, once again. Making sweet love to me again. Once again. Making sweet love to me. And then she said, baby, you can. And then she said, hey, hey. And then she said, baby, please. Oh, and then she said, what she said. Huh. Making, but bye, making. Every time I'm with you, all I wanna do is lay and make love. Once again, once again. Once again.